Hey, what is going on, everybody? Wicked here, back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we made our way to Ehmead Hill after being chased by the knights again, and now we're back at Halure because I think I want to do some crafting and stuff if we can before going to the next dungeon. But first, we got Who is Nan?
Hey, Estelle. I noticed you keep looking in my direction. What's up?
You don't mind if I ask? All right, well then, here goes. This Nan, are you in love with her? Nan is a girl's name, right? Is she the girl you wanted to show Halure's flowers to?
Ah! No! You got it all wrong!
I do?
Man, she'd be so angry if she heard you say that.
Carol, good luck with her. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. Well, thanks. That's encouraging.
Carol, come on now. Estelle, mind your business. Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. Crafting, I don't think I can. Ooh, I can actually. I can get this for Carol. Let's do that for Carol. I'll do this for Rita. And I'll do that for Ehmead. You see that other sword symbol that's grayed out right now? Those are sub weapons. Later on in the game, we can get sub weapons. And I didn't really mention it, but yeah, sub weapons are just, you know, Yuri has things like this, shields, books and stuff. And some sub weapons actually have what's it called? Skills you can learn from the sub weapons. There's not many of them, but you want to look out for them when they show up. But I came back to Halure because I believe there are a few side quests we can do. Either we do them now or we do them after. Nope, we do them now. Okay. I thought maybe it was after Ehmead Hill, but no, it's right before Ehmead Hill. All right, yep, that's another side quest we started. The Dragon Rider.
Man, some people have some weird hobbies. And who goes around destroying Blastia?
I wouldn't really call that a hobby. If we ever come across whoever's doing this, I'll destroy him.
But what if he has some
Calm
reason
down,
for what
Rita.
he's doing?
They
It's
can
gonna
have
be
any
okay.
reason they want. Destroying Blastia is unforgivable. Period.
No! My neck! My neck! Oh! Oh! Help me, Yuri!
That'd take effort. Just play nice with each other, kids.
Estelle!
Do your best, Carol.
Even Estelle's not in the middle of Rita pounding ass. All right, now we have one more side quest to do, and it's with this couple right at the entrance here. You want to do this? Oh, you gotta exit and re-enter. I forgot. Yeah, if you talk to the mayor first, then you have to come exit and re-enter for some reason. And yeah, talk to this couple. Do it now because the second part of the side quest is actually at Ehmead Hill, so. All right, fast little side quest. Now we're ready to go to Ehmead Hill. And I told you guys I was going to do the dungeon off screen and then go through it on screen without fighting enemies. But Ehmead Hill is a little special because the boss is not at the end, it's at the middle, which is kind of weird. And the dungeon's not that long anyways, so whatever. we have these little new enemies, these chirpies here. We actually will find them in Ehmead Hill, so it's not a big deal. Bird feathers small though. Those are actually really useful for crafting and for side quests. So make sure you try to get some if you can. And Estelle learned something? Oh, she learned Pierce Cluster. All right. Normally I would take off her melee arts, but they're actually kind of useful. So, and she won't use them nearly as often as Rita would. So whatever.
Red Eyes, Knights. Why can't we just have a nice, fun, relaxing trip?
We wouldn't have a game if we did.
Yuri,
Yeah, weren't those knights calling your name?
but you're the one who was fighting with the mages, Rita.
Please, everyone, we're okay, aren't we? I actually think it's kind of fun.
If you think being chased is fun, you're gonna love the rest of this trip.
Yeah, you may have written off what just happened, but we're still fugitives.
Yeah, well, Carol, you're not really a fugitive. Either is Rita. Estelle, not really. It's literally just Yuri. Oh, we're in Ehmead Hill now, guys. We got new enemies to fight. Let's go.
Don't get in my way.
We have these little giant beetles. They're not bad.
Oh, Caprice, innocent
I'm gonna keep saying it, but enemies in this game are not roughly like strong at all. Oh. I forgot to mention, when we get to level 15, I learned Azure Wolf Strike. And that's, you only learn that art if you have Wolf Strike and Azure Edge to 50 usages. So remember I said that in a previous video? That's why. And I also mentioned not to worry about it too much because this game doesn't really have many arts like that. So it's not like Symphonia in that aspect. The value of the barrier blast here.
That was a pretty big commotion over breaking a single barrier, Blastia.
I don't know. It seemed like the commotion Rita caused was even bigger.
Stop
Yeah,
bringing
but
up
she's
trivial
Rita. She can do what she
details.
wants.
Of course people would be upset.
She can back it
was
up.
a barrier, Blastia. Blastia are intertwined with almost every aspect of people's daily lives.
Good point. Things got really crazy back in the lower quarter when the Aqua Blastia broke.
I hope they can fix it soon.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're going through all this for.
Yeah, that is true.
Sorry if I hurt
Wait,
you.
what do you have? We have Seaside. These guys drop our items for crafting that's pretty useful as well. But one thing I do want to mention, now that we have Azure Wolf Strike, it's an arcane art, the first one you did in the game for Yuri. And if you remember in Symphonia, you can combine the level 1 to level 2 text in that game. Well, in this game, you can do base to arcane. Oh, right there, that's the item. Ape Man coat. Those are really useful, so try to get as many as you can. But you know, in Vesperia, you can do base to arcane,
Like this grew in the mountains.
which is kind of pretty much the
Rita,
same
don't
thing as
touch
level
it.
1 to level 2, so.
Inhaling Billy Bolly leaf pollen can lead to vertigo and strong feelings of exhaustion.
Rita, what are you doing?
Hey, what?
Whoops, sorry.
You are evil.
Carol, are you okay?
You're interested in healing arts?
Nah.
It's no use. Healing arts don't work on this. We'll just have to wait until he recovers naturally.
How long will that take?
Carol, be strong.
Rita, you're terrible.
I said I was sorry.
If you're all right, then let's go.
Let's be careful to stay away from the Billy Bolly leaf from now on, okay?
I mean, yeah, stay away from it until we get in the boss fight where it's a vital point to the secret mission, but that's alright. Hey, a new weapon for Yuri. Man, it's another axe. You guys know by now, axes for Yuri suck. They're stronger, but they're a lot slower. Like, I hate using axes. I really do. So, yep, we can do like Super Strike to Azure Wolf Strike. That's like my main combo for Yuri for the time being. I love it. One
Were
thing
you fighting?
I forgot to mention, I'll mention in the next fight, but the free run attack can actually be used to knock enemies back up, which is kind of weird. I'll show you.
I'm gonna make you work.
But like, I'll knock it down with Wolf Strike, maybe, and then I use a free run attack. If you use a free run attack at the right time, you can actually hit enemies back into like position to be staggered and stuff,
You want
instead of
revenge?
waiting for it to come up naturally, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to pull off. It's not a big deal, but still, I thought I mentioned it anyways. Yeah, we got the new weapon friend, Cheska. It has Item Pro, which is a good ability. Magic Guard, not so much. But I will, of course, be trying to learn all the skills I can in the game. But whatever.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Sorry? Don't be sorry. They're enemies. You want to hurt them. Oh well. Yeah, these trophies are really easy. Everything's really easy in the game, to be honest with you. Besides the bosses. The bosses can be a little tough.
You did it, Rita.
Yeah, I guess.
And you're so cool.
I'm gonna go nuts.
These are the
Hey, Estelle learned stuff. So she can equip a new thingy. A new weapon, the rapier. There you go. Estelle, or no, Rita learned this. Turn that off. We don't want that. But I should mention, guys, as we go through this area,
Guess we can
you
do
want to
this.
be like at least level 16 to 17, if not higher. Because this next boss is widely known in the Tales of community to be the hardest early boss game in any Tales of game. It kicks everyone's ass when you first play this game. Like, it's that hard of a boss fight when you first play it.
I'm gonna make you work.
And we'll get to it in a minute here, but yep. I think the reason why it's such a hard fight is because you fight all these enemies leading up to the boss, and the save point's not even a healing save point. You have to waste your items to heal and save and stuff. But other than that, it's
Pretty
actually really
rusty up
tough.
Yours.
It's pretty, huh?
That's not what I was gonna say.
Plus, the secret mission is very annoying to get. It's a simple concept to get the secret mission, but it's really tough. Hey, a star for Rita, but she's still learning stuff. All right.
Don't get sloppy.
That's one thing about Vesperia that this game does really well, is always giving you weapons and stuff. Mainly because you need weapons to learn new skills, but still.
Innocent waters.
You hardly ever need to buy like new weapons unless you just want the skills, which is awesome. Oh well. We're almost done though with the first half. We only have a few more fights. I do want to get one more level for Yuri if I can. This guy won't fight us really. Oh, there we go, finally. How was that a back attack? I don't know.
Behind?
Whatever.
Oh, man.
We can still overcome this.
We will overcome it. It's gonna be easy, watch. If I can ever hit the enemy. Oh my god. Come on, Yuri, thank you. The only thing with arcane arts is they use so much TP. And I should mention that every regular hit you do on an enemy, like so, you get 1 TP back. So what you can do is you run low like I do, just spam your regular hits and get back TP instead of using items for it.
There's no way.
But you also get TP back at the end of every fight, so it's like, whatever. Hey, level up with Yuri, level 17, and Repeat is level 16. Awesome. He's a little behind, but it's alright. He'll catch up. I'm gonna be constantly changing my party once I get more party members and stuff in the game. I'm gonna constantly change my party, so everyone will have time to shine. The only party member that's gonna stay in the fight like at all times is probably Yuri, so play as him, and most likely Estelle for healing.
This? No, this isn't.
Hey, I learned
Hey, defend, critical guard, and Rita learned a bunch of stuff. Poison bottle on Carol. Oh no, Yuri's gonna learn. He has to use his axe now. I hate axes, you guys know that. And it sucks because I'm gonna use the axe during the boss fight, and you need to be as fast as possible in this boss fight because he He's tough. Trust me. I'm gonna try to make it look easier than it is, but trust me, it's really tough. What'd you learn? Resist? That is barrier, but for magical defense, so it's not really
It'll be
useful.
100 years before you.
That's nice.
Well, I guess barrier could be useful in this fight. But I don't think she's gonna be able to cast it like quick enough for it to make use.
Guess we can do this.
Yeah, we can do this. We're gonna kick its ass. And I want Carol in this fight because he has nice aid smash. But if you don't have nice aid smash with Carol, I'd really recommend repeat for item thrower because you don't need to use items in this fight. I promise.
Guess we can do this.
Oh my god, stop it. Alright. And Rita is a must because the enemy's weak to fire, so you want to have her only using fireball. Alright, we have a save point, and right over there is the boss. So let's prep up a little bit. Orange gel to get fully healed. Use some apple gels. Alright. Yuri, take off the leather boots for now and put on the poison ward. I wish I had more, but I don't. Oh well. Rita, you want to only use fireball because the enemy's weak to fire. And that's pretty much all we can do. That's like the best prep I can do. I can't really do much. I can't cook anything that will increase my attack or anything. So, yep. We're just going to save. I'll save right here. And actually, guys, I'm going to put the longsword on Yuri, even though I'm learning this. And I'll show you a little trick you can do to make learning skills a little bit easier if you don't like the weapon you're using.
What's that?
A very annoying boss fight.
That's one of the monsters that attacked Halure.
I'm surprised Halure's not dead.
A survivor, huh?
If we leave it here, it'll surely go back and try to attack Halure again.
But Halure has the barrier protecting it now.
Even so, how are the people of Halure supposed to sleep at night when beasts like this crawling around just outside the barrier?
Very true. And we have boss time against Gattuso and Gattuso Cubs. Guys, look at that. 27,000 HP. He's weak to fire. Very high physical attack and physical defense. And he comes with 2 Cubs that have 32 health alone. Guys, this guy's really tough. He's probably the hardest boss in this game because the time you fight him, you don't have many items and stuff like that. You don't have much arts and stuff at your disposal to make easy work of him, so he's really tough. I recommend going after the Cubs first, of course, and then going for the boss. And the secret mission for Gattuso is to stun him using the Billy Bally leaf. So you want to lure him near the Billy Bally leaf, attack the leaf, and try to stun him. I don't promise I'm going to do it, but I'll certainly try. That is the reason why this boss is so hard, is trying to go for the secret mission. If you're just fighting him normally, he's not awful. He will poison you. He will attack hard. You'll see. Watch. Let's fight him. He's super strong, honestly. I hate fighting this guy. But use your overlimits liberally and just go ham like I am. Get rid of these Cubs as fast as possible. And he goes to the overlimit to make sure you have your defense strategy. Look at this. Bam! He's gonna crush you if you're not careful. I think him being an overlimit though is the best way to try to get the secret mission. But yeah, see, he's going for the mages because yeah, that's one thing about the game. The AI, enemy AI, is pretty smart, all things considered. Like, he stunned me with the Billy Bally leaf. God dang it. Rita died. We might not survive this, to be honest with you. This fight is notorious for being super tough. Like that attack he just did. He has poison claws that poison you. Yeah, charges at you really fast. This is a really tough boss fight. Carol's gonna die, but that's okay. I'm gonna use a life bottle on Carol. Can you go after me, please? No? Alright. One thing you can do though is once you get an over limit, you can stun lock him here and hope for the best. There we go. We can do a pretty good damage from doing this. There we go. He won't call any more cubs, so once you defeat the cubs, you're good. You won't get any more cubs. Come on. Stun him. Come on. I want to try to get this secret mission if I can. If not, it's not a big deal. I don't care too much. Go out. Come on. Come after me, bro. Come after me, please. He's about to go on an over limit, I feel. So I'm going to wait. I think him doing an over limit, though, is a little bit easier to get the secret mission because he's going to be a lot more aggressive. Get the defend. Oh, my God. And come on. You're going to kill Rita, but that's fine. Stun him. All right, whatever. We're going to heal Rita again. You. There we go. We did it. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. We stunned him with the Billy Bally leaf. Now we can go all out. He's almost dead. I'm going to get unstunned. All right. Heal Rita. Use over limit and just go in. We should be able to stun him enough for Rita to use magic to finish him off. Come on. He's almost done. And there we go. We got to Tuso. Oh my God, that fight is so hard.
I don't know.
But we did it, guys. Not too bad. Struck enemy down using Billy Bally Leaf. Awesome. And for doing so, we did the attack ring. All right. But the main strategy I have for you guys is after he uses overlimit himself, defend, and then when he's done with overlimit, go into attack mode. Get him in the corner or the edge of the battlefield. Use overlimit with Yuri. Mash your attack button and wait for Rita to use fireball over and over. Or you can go to overlimit with Rita and spam fireball that way.
There could be a dozen more just around the corner.
I really hope not.
No worries. Seriously.
Well, let's just hope there aren't too many more where it came from.
I hope not either. That fight is tough. And I forgot to show you the little trick you can do. You know, I'll show it off in the next fight, actually. Now we are pretty set. We're good. I'm going to use Carol's stuff to heal us up, and we're good. Yeah, but that fight, guys, is no joke. It's really tough. Put the attack ring on you, and I'll put the leather boots on you. All right. The little trick you can do in this game is, let's say you're trying to learn skills on a weapon that you don't really like this right here. What you can do is fight the enemies with the weapon you do like, or whatever, like I am. Come on. And when the enemy's almost dead, switch to the weapon, and bam, all the LP will go to the weapon that you're trying to learn the skills on. Instead of using the weapon the whole fight, it makes it a little bit easier that way. It's a little exploit you can use.
It's beautiful. This is...
It is pretty.
Look
It
here.
is very pretty.
It's the ocean.
I think he knows that.
I can see that. The wind feels great.
I've seen pictures in books before, but I've never seen it up close like this.
Well, people don't usually travel outside the barriers. If we keep going, we can see all sorts of things, like the jungle or the city of waterfalls.
There are so many more things we could learn, if only our journey would continue.
I guess it's true. I really was living in a small world.
That's a rare moment of sincerity coming from you.
It's your first time seeing it too, right?
Well, yes, but
Aw, you must have had such a lonely life, tied to your research like that.
having you pity me makes me want to jump off this cliff.
This water has traversed the world's oceans and has seen all there is to see. The ocean binds the lands of our world together.
I don't think it's that deep.
Here she goes again. It's really just one big puddle, you know.
Whatever. You were pretty moved back there too.
Ooh, you're not gonna hit him this time?
So this is the world as he sees it.
Yuri?
Flynn must have stood on this spot earlier and looked out at the same scene.
Well, unless the Blastia wasn't broken and he just went through Ehmead Hill normally.
That's true. His duties do take him to many different places.
Always telling me to catch up with him. Easy for him to say.
Nor Harbor is just around the corner from Ehmead Hill. We'll catch up to him in no time.
I don't think that's what he meant, Carol.
That's not what I was talking about.
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll learn when you're older.
All right, let's get moving before LeBlanc and friends show up again.
Just follow the ocean road to the west after leaving here to get to Nor Harbor. We can't miss it.
Sounds good. Let's go.
We'll have plenty more chances to see the ocean. Your journey will continue for as long as you want. It's all up to you. You've made it this far, haven't you?
That's true.
Last one down's a rotten egg!
You're gonna fall if you don't watch out.
Ah!
Idiot.
Carol, you were very annoying the first time I played the game, but you're growing on me. Anyways, orange gel. And right here, check this little stone thing. Yuri, don't say such things. I don't know who it belongs to, but I want to kind of find out. I doubt it's important though, whatever. More fights, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of weird having the boss like halfway through the dungeon, but it's whatever.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
The dungeon's not even that big, to be honest, so it's not a big deal. Oh, you still have 2 more skills to learn. You're done for now. And you still got stuff. All right. The thing about early Vesperia is you get weapons, but you learn the skills so quickly that you don't have enough weapons to really go through. Later on in the game, you'll have so many weapons you won't ever finish your skills. Oh, I should turn on these skills because we're done with the boss fight, so yeah. Yuri got to level 18 and he learned Crushing Eagle. I like Crushing Eagle a lot more than Azure Wolf Strike. Oh, that's Destruction Field. I don't know if I ever showed it off. But yeah, that's Destruction Field. You just jump and create a fiery shockwave on the ground. Crushing Eagle is similar, but it's like Earth Elemental.
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess if you wanted to, if it, in the Drutusa boss fight, use Overlimit with Yuri and spam Destruction Field, but I don't think you'll do as much damage as just mashing the attack button. Because Drutusa is weak to fire, Destruction Field is fire elemental, but I don't think you'll do as much damage. Because it's so slow. Like, watch. Like, you do so much damage, but it's so much slower. And we have Drutusa Cubs. Yeah, they're normal enemies in this dungeon now. I think this is the only area they show up, though, so that's something. If you missed them in the boss fight, whatever, with the magic lens, you can do it here. Can you stop running away, please? Crushing Eagle. I love Crushing Eagle. It's really slow, but it's good for area of effect.
That was annoying.
I mean, it was annoying because they kept running away on me. Oh well. I always think there's an item over here, and there's not. There's never an item over there, and I'm always confused by it. Alright, encounter Link against Cubs. We're gonna overlimit them. So that's the thing with axes. You attack so slow, the enemies have better chance to get you out of your attack. And like, I don't know. Since you attack so slow, they have more chances to break your attack and stagger you. Oh well, it's not a big deal, I guess. There's a nice combo for you. I love it. And we have an overlimit again. You guys, you won't be getting overlimit this quickly because in the first playthrough, overlimit kind of goes pretty slowly.
It'll be 100 years.
But since I'm a New Game Plus and I picked the increased overlimit thing, my overlimit levels up a lot quicker than it normally would. But it's useful because later on I'm gonna need it, so. What did you learn? Destructo Pain Shot. I guess it's okay. I'll be honest, guys, I don't know much about Carol's attacks because I don't use Carol in the party much. Like, he gets outclassed very easily by other characters I prefer later on in the game. He's okay for now, though.
We're done.
And yeah, we're done. All right. I actually think I'm going to take him out for Rapide. But I think Rapide at level 18 is going to learn a new skill as well. Hey, $2,000 for y'all. That's nice. And we're going to need a new helmet for Yuri in this treasure chest. If I ever get to it after these fights. What'd you learn? Thievery. So if you guys remember in Symphonia, Colette got item thief. Well, thievery is the same thing.
It'll be 100 years.
And it's actually, I think item thief was easier to pull off because it was with Colette. It's kind of hard with Rapide, but it's actually more useful in this game because you can get items that you need for side quests and stuff, so.
What's this?
I'll remind you when it becomes important, but yeah.
Oh, that's a camping set. With this, you can set up camp and sleep without having to go to an inn.
Oh, that's nice. Now you can go off and play Nature Boy whenever we sleep at an inn. And we'll save money, too.
What are you talking about? Camping sets are single use only.
Rita, don't be so mean.
That sounds really useful, Carol.
Yeah, they're essential when you're on the road. In addition to camping sets, you could also sleep on mats. But camping sets are really the best thing to use. You can't get a better night's sleep with anything else.
What wonderful timing. All of you look so exhausted from climbing.
You look pretty pooped yourself.
Yeah, we've got a ways to go before we get to town, too. Maybe we should set up camp here.
All right, I'll get everything set up. Oh, once you've camped somewhere, you won't be able to camp around there for a while afterwards.
Why's that?
After camping at a certain site, the basic barrier that's included in the camping set will stop being effective for a while, so long.
Basic barrier? What's that? There's no Blastia like that.
It's not a Blastia, actually. It's just something that gives off a smell that monsters find unpleasant. That's why they call it a barrier. It can keep the monsters at bay for a night. But after enough time passes, the monsters get used to the smell, and it won't keep you safe anymore.
That makes sense.
Well then, we'll leave the setup to you, Carol.
All right, let's set up a camp a little bit further.
And we did a tent. So basically when you're on the world map, you can use items like tents and stuff to sleep and heal your HP and TP. It's kind of like a portable inn. It's actually very important for a side quest later on in the game, but we'll get to that when it's important. Anyways, you want to leave Ehmead Hill and then come right back and go check the Blastia here. Are you naming the... Okay. Rita, why do you gotta name the Blastia? What's wrong with you? Alright. Rita, you're weird, but we love you. Alright, let's go. We're almost to Nor Harbor. We have one little stretch of land before we're there. And a lot of big plot points happen there, so let's make our way over there. I guess since we got the tent... No. I'm gonna hold off because the side quest regarding using tents on the world map, I want to do it all at once, so I'm gonna hold off on it. And we have new enemies to fight, new ropers and new enemies like that. But I don't feel like fighting them. I just want to move on. Why is it raining and really crappy over here?
Man, the weather sure changed in a hurry.
Let's find an inn before we get soaked.
All right.
Estelle, what is it?
Oh, I just thought a harbor town would be more lively than this.
Can't we talk about this at the
Yeah,
end?
this isn't exactly how I imagined it either.
But it feels like the kind of place that core thief you're looking for would hang out.
Hideki was headed for Torum Harbor.
I'm sure the two are pretty similar.
No way. It's only Nor Harbor that's scummy like this.
What do you mean?
Nor Harbor is... It's all because of the Empire.
Happened to that little brat if you didn't have our money.
Please, sir. Not that. Please give me back my son. With this awful weather the last few months, we haven't been able to launch the boats. Surely you realize, sir, we can't hope to pay our taxes like this.
You'd better hurry up and capture that Ripgaro beast then, shouldn't you?
That's right. If you sell his horn, you'll never have to worry about taxes again. How many times do we have to tell you?
Savages.
Is that the sort of scum you were talking about, Carol?
Yeah, the Empire's influence is really strong here. I heard things got even worse with the new magistrate. He's some Imperial bigshot who does whatever he wants.
Which means there's no one to complain to if his henchmen act like that.
But how can that be?
That's enough! You're hurt. You might even get yourself killed this time.
But it's our son. If I don't go... Ah! What are you trying to do?
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see you there.
Yuri, my apology.
But I can't afford this treatment.
Don't you have something else to say?
Huh?
Jeez, you guys been robbed of your manners along with your money?
I'm sorry. Thank you most kindly.
Huh? What's going on, Yuri? Also, Estelle, you're too nice. And I'm really disgusted by the
Yuri?
Empire here. Parted with everyone. Guys, I forgot to mention it, but make sure... Hold on, can you go in here? You can, okay. So what you want to do is heal up. And you want to save. Because when you go into that little alleyway, you will actually get into a fight with Yuri by himself. And if you die, it's game over. And the fight's pretty tough, so I recommend save right now. Especially if you beat... Well, you have to beat your two so today here, but yeah. Make sure you save before going to the alleyway. And you'll find out why next time, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia. Until next time, stay wicked.